Let's talk about why DevOps is different from other methodology like traditional or agile. You will find out that DevOps is very clear in point of view of responsibilities, and it's very clear in outcome point of view. It's very clear in scope point of view. So if you look at the first phase of DevOps is plan. So we need to plan, and after that you see here it's a define. Once we define it, we have to start the development, that is develop, right? So plan, define, develop. Once we develop it, we start building, right? So these are the keywords you will more come across in development phases, where we plan it, where we define the scope, and after that we start the development. And once development is completed, we start with the build. So once build is done, we start testing it. The code need to be tested in pre-prod environment, and after that we need to deploy that code in the production environment, that is in real world environment where actually users will be using it. And once we do the deployment, then release comes. The release is moreover improvement, additional features, which is a recurring, and which is a, you know, every time some feature, some bug fix we have to do, and that all the things which we change in the product, which go through the release manager or which go through the release management. So that is very important for any organization to follow the DevOps practice, because you will you will see that each and every scopes are clearly defined, and in these scopes and in these phases you will find out the right tools, right techniques which help you to get the result as it expected. But in the traditional, it conceptually looks good, but when you actually start working technically, you will find out some lack of scope, some lack of responsibilities, and the lack of technologies and tools available in that phases. But whereas in DevOps, each phases have the right tools, right techniques, and the right responsibilities defined, so your team will collaborate to each other and get the result as expected. What are the benefits of using DevOps? It's increase the speed, which we call as agile. So it's very agile, so you will get the result in less time. You will also have quality increased, because you are using a lot of automation, a lot of tool, so there will be less chances to have the human error, manual mistakes, right? So these are the things we'll mitigate when we use the more automated processes, more automated tools and techniques in our phases. It's improved the innovations, because moreover your team will focus on the innovation, because they do not have to bother about doing the things, because these things is can be easily automated, and tool will help you in this area, so your team can put energy more into automation innovations, moreover in the research, so you will get the better product and rich product. It reduces the outages. The reason behind that outage is there is a number of automated processes are defined. There are a lot of tools performing the monitorings. There are a lot of container Docker technologies are there, where it's auto scales, where cloud is one area where you will get the help of that. So there are the n number of things that you can use in your DevOps, and you can reduce the overall outages in complete product life cycle.